Okay, so I'm back. I'm healthy. I'm not dying. I'm in my area. I'm really sorry that we all seem to have gotten sick last week. Still sick into this week. Apparently, we as a family figured out how to share viruses from across the country. We're just mad talented like that. But anyway, are we ready? We're ready to get started with Prisoner of Azkaban. Yay! Okay, so there's not a whole lot to talk about because, unfortunately, especially with the first couple books, every time a new book starts, J.K. Rowling reiterates a lot of the stuff that happened in the previous books. I totally get why this happened because there were ages and ages between every books, and if you're reading for the first time, you're really lucky because the rest of us didn't have the luxury of being able to read them back to back. We had to wait for years and years, and we analyzed every little bit. I came into it between the fourth and the fifth book, so even I wasn't there yet, but that's really when theories start coming, and can't wait to get there. But anyway, not the point. So not a whole lot to talk about just because I think I personally have beaten the whole the Dursleys are terrible people thing. It's like beating a dead horse. I did have a thought to this time though, along the lines of, can you imagine how terrible Marge and Vernon's parents must have been? I mean, they're the parents that have their children not pleasant people, so I imagine that the parents probably weren't pleasant people either. I'm quite a fan of when Harry blows Marge up though, because she's terrible. We officially meet Fudge. We met him at the end of the last book, but Harry didn't officially meet him, so we finally meet Fudge, who is an often strongly disliked character, and I think you can begin to see why already. In one moment he's telling Harry, no big deal, you blew up your aunt, but it's okay. The next moment he's saying, Harry, we must follow the rules, no, I can't sign your permission slip. So we just get to see that Fudge, among many faults, is very hypocritical. He has his own agenda, he's going to play to his own agenda, and who cares what everyone else thinks. Apparently I had like one important thing to say from this, because there really isn't a whole lot in the first 3 chapters. You know, with all the books it's kind of, yay, we're back at Hogwarts, because kind of like Harry, we're ready to just get back to Hogwarts. Nathaniel brought up that I mentioned to keep track of people that get mentioned early on to be mentioned later, so we met Sirius Black at the beginning and we're talking about him now again. But as we're sort of bringing in past characters, she's also bringing in new characters to keep track of, Fudge being one of them, and other people we see Tom a lot, among others. So if you're keeping an official list or even an unofficial list, a million times, even small characters are going to pop up and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that you're important. So anyway, join us as we continue through Prisoner of Azkaban. It's going to get really interesting. A lot of stuff happens in this book. Hopefully we'll see Tuesday's video on Sunday. For right now, Wednesday is seriously becoming our Defense Against Dark Arts position. Jessie got a teaching position, which is really awesome, and if you're watching this, Jessie, congratulations. But being an official teacher, she doesn't know if she's gonna have time. At the moment, Wednesdays are empty. Maybe we'll find someone to replace. If you're watching and you feel like you would like to join us on our adventure, you know, hit us in the comments or email us at hpdailydose@gmail.com, or hit us on Tumblr or Twitter. We're everywhere. All the links are in the bottom. We really want people to get involved. Now there's a lot going on. There's a lot to talk about, a lot to comment to, a lot to make video responses for. So yay! Join us as things start to get really intense. Also, one last thing, just as a little PSA about me. Next month, I pre-apologize for all of my videos next month. I'm participating in NaNoWriMo. If you're participating in NaNoWriMo, comment about that too below. But 50,000 words in 30 days is a lot of stress, and I've got this, and I've got my other book club where we're reading a John Green book. If you've read any John Green books, also comment, because we're so excited about that. Yes, so a lot of personal stuff in this video, but